Hi, you guys. It's Kristen, and I have a dog, and he is in the background. Hopefully, no one will bark throughout this video. So, if they do, I do apologize. Sometimes they do get antsy, and if they start barking too much, I'll just stop. But I am making this video to address some issues with my business and address um, some things that have been said about me. And before I address those things that have been said about me, I do want to say that I'm not addressing these things because I like drama. I'm addressing these things because a lot of these things that have been said about me, a lot of people are starting to believe them to be true. So I am addressing the issues and letting everyone know what is really going on with All Things Hair. I made a blog post last week about what was going on with All Things Hair, and I thought that was a clear enough understanding, but I guess it wasn't. So I'm going to make this video and let everyone know. So you can't know exactly understand what's going on unless you know the backstory. So the backstory, All Things Hair started off as an Instagram page of me just, doing hair tips, hair advice, YouTube videos, things like that. I started doing hair reviews, and that's what it started off doing. But I knew that, I've always known that I wanted to do something that I loved, and didn't exactly know what it was until All Things Hair came about. And this is what I love to do. I love giving hair tips. I love that satisfaction of saying, hey, you can do this with your hair, and then someone does it, and then they have amazing results. I love that. So I was working for a hair company, and I stopped working for them, and I had to say, hey, I want to do what I love to do, so what can I do to be able to do what I love to do? And I was like, why don't I make hair products? The conditioner that I was making for the bad hair that everybody was experiencing, bad weaves, I was like, let me make that and sell that and let people experience that. So I made that and I started selling it, and that's when the product started formulating. We started selling our first products in January 2014. Now, mind you, I didn't think this was going to go that far or it was going to be this long of a thing. I really didn't want to sell hair products. I really wanted to just sell hair extensions. So doing this was kind of, do I really want to continue? But I invented a product called Grow Me Crazy, and that's when the whole thing blew up overnight. Now, I was in school to do psychology. Have been in school for 2.5 years studying psychology, and business was not my thing. I knew nothing about business. Just basically taught myself everything that I know. Taught myself how to make the product and everything. And going into it, all I knew was, hey, try this, and see if it works. And I tried. When I first started selling Grow Me Crazy, it was in a 2-ounce bottle. I was selling it for $5. Then I moved up to an 8-ounce container, and I still was selling it for $5, which was the wrong thing to do. I started seeing results with the products. I was like, oh, everybody has to have this, because the first girl who saw results, she was like, you have done something to my confidence. I was like, oh my gosh, everybody says that, oh my gosh, it's so, but I was like, oh my God, like for real, I'm doing something to your confidence. Let me, do what I have to do to make sure that everybody experiences this product. So in my mind, I'm like, let me do this so, people can experience the product. And I just wanted to sell it for cheap. I wanted everybody to have it. I didn't know anything about business. So that went on for a while. Then I realized that I did have to up the prices. And I did up the prices. But I had quit my job. I didn't want a job. I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I started to employ people. So I had this issue before, the issue that we're having now, where I was selling it for $5, and I was like, I ain't got no money and I was still living with my parents during this time. I don't have the money to send out my orders. What am I going to do? So my parents helped me. My college tuition that I didn't use all of, they gave it to me, and we fixed the problem. And I went on business as usual. 25 business days is the processing time. It's a long time, but it does take a long time to make the products. And we are in high demand for selling it so doggone cheap. I told my mom, I'm not going to do any more sales. I'm not going to do any more sales. And I end up doing more sales because we weren't making the money that we used to make because we had upped the prices. So I was like, I want everybody to experience this product. If I just get my name out there, I won't have to do a sale anymore. If I get my name out there. Well, I got my name out there, and still people weren't buying unless we were on sale. Yeah, the product worked. Yeah, they love it, but they still weren't buying it unless it was on sale. So basically, my mistake from this time last year in 2014 has come back and come to haunt me. I've ran so many sales just to pay people, to pay bills and just things, just to get stuff taken care of, that I haven't been able to pay myself. And my business has just basically come to a halt because we don't have the money. And we've been trying grants, solutions, all kinds of things, customers to donate. And that was a terrible, terrible idea because a lot of people say, oh, I donate when I purchase a product. Which, not really, because we're not selling the product for full price. You're getting something for almost free. But that's not their fault. So the whole donation thing just kind of went out the door. So now we've been telling everyone we've been back ordered because we haven't been able to send out the mass amount of orders as we usually do. So we are behind on orders, and the solution to that was I created All Things Chris. And All Things Chris is to teach people how to start their own hairline or product line. And the money that I get to do that, I'll send out 5 orders that week or some orders. Now, since this whole situation has happened, we have refunded over $6,000 in refunds. So a lot of people have gotten their money back. We've done $6,000 in refunds. We are behind. And like I said, All Things Chris was invented just so I could be able to send more orders out. And I also have gotten a job so I can be able to send more orders out. I no longer have any employees, so I don't have to pay anybody. So I cut costs with that. I've cut costs with a lot of things. And we're still getting orders daily, not as many as we usually do because I haven't been promoting. I've really just been working and trying to send out what I can and trying to figure out other ways to get funding for the business so we can fix this problem and never have a sale again. So, money from my job, I set aside after I pay my bills. I set aside and I send orders out. We send orders out every week, but we're not sending out hundreds of orders like we're used to. And we are backed up pretty bad as far as orders go. Now, on to the allegations. So that's what's going on. That's what's happening. Just a big mistake. A lot of expenses. A big expense we have is paying people was a huge expense. I don't take taxes. I didn't take taxes out of people's checks. So I would give them straight flat. If they worked $8 an hour, they would get $8 an hour straight flat across the board. So paying people was a big expense, and having sales was a big issue. And also my website maintenance can cost anywhere from $200 to $800, and just a lot of other things that are just unnecessary that I thought that were necessary for my business. Just all from ignorance, not knowing how to properly run one. So I've learned a lot with being in this situation. So like I said, onto the allegations. The first allegation that I want to address is me being a scammer. I'm not a scammer. Like okay, so you purchased the product because you saw someone with results from the product and you saw someone with the product in their hand. So how could I be a scammer? So that's the first thing. I'm really not even going to put too much in that because I'm not a scammer. Like, what? The second thing that I didn't pay my taxes. I definitely did pay my taxes. I actually have a piece of paper where I can show you guys that I paid my taxes. Get it? So I did pay my taxes, but I actually paid my taxes late. So they hit me with the with a late fee of $174. So and I paid more than what I was supposed to pay. So if you see here, it tells you tax I owed was this much right here, and this is what I paid. And then they hit me with the late fee of $174 for being late. So I was late on my taxes. But anyway, so that's that. And what else? I have a drug problem. I have a drug problem. I've actually never even smoked weed a day in my life. Never smoked anything, not even hookah. Just a thing I have. Along with the drug problem, let's see. I've had a boob job, same boobs all my life. If you've had a boob job, you'd have a scar. I have no scars. Let's see, what else? Boob job. Oh, I change my hair up every day. So this wig I've been wearing for like over a month now, and actually longer than a month. I've been wearing this wig for a while, and what you don't know is this a bunch of, I just changed the color and the style. I don't change my hair up every day, and I have color in my house like for days and days and days. Oh, my dogs that I keep buying dogs. My dogs are the same two dogs that I've had since December. They didn't cost that much, like hardly anything. I really don't even remember how much I paid for them. They're not full-bred dogs, so they really didn't cost anything. Let's see, boob job, hair, scammer, didn't pay my taxes. Uh-oh, they're fighting. Yeah, it's a lot. But, yeah, so I just made this video, to let you guys know what exactly is going on. Like I said, we have been giving refunds. So, you know, yeah, we do have an F rating with the BBB, which really does nothing, but, you know, whatever. We have an F rating with the BBB because of all the complaints we have, and just not replying to the complaints because, well, why would we reply to the complaint? You're right. You have been waiting. And that is one thing that I want to do, is I do want to deeply apologize to everyone who has been waiting. I do understand this product a lot of people depend on. And I love the fact that you guys love this product so much that I have gotten to a point where I do have so many people who are waiting and who want to wait on their product. And I do appreciate that. I do appreciate everything. I'm definitely, someone said that I was self-made. I've never said that. If anything, God made. And I know people are like, oh my gosh, now she's Christian. I've been Christian all my life. That's all I know. But yeah, God gave me this talent. He gave me this gift, to be able to even come up with this and to be successful. I really wouldn't consider this to be successful, but to be as successful as I am, I really don't stunt. I know someone said I had a Porsche. I drive a 2001 Saturn. If it wasn't nighttime, I would go out there and show you. Oh, here are my keys to my Porsche. Yeah. So, yeah, so I just, I don't know, like, with this situation, I expect what has happened, but not to the degree. I would have rather everyone just, you know, filed a complaint and got a refund instead of just trying to drag me in the mud as much as they can, because it has hurt. It hurts my feelings a lot that people think that I have a drug problem and all kinds of other issues, because I'm 23 years old, and that's, to me, that's still pretty young. I do have feelings, but I do understand people nowadays, especially on Instagram and social media, where you can hide yourself. You know, the people who have the fake pages, they're hiding themselves. They won't tell you who they are. You know, it's so easy to be ruthless and to be mean. And I get that. Like, I totally get that. I totally get that. So, you know, I just never thought that this would be my life and it would take it this far. So, I didn't think that people would take it this far. I really didn't. I know me personally, I wouldn't take it this far. I'm just not a mean person like this. And I do, like I said, I do understand everyone's, reasoning, for doing so of what they've done. I just want to make everyone clear about me as a person and about me in my life, because my life has been on everything. Like, oh, I remember a girl asked me where I got my pants from. I told her that my pants were custom made, and they screenshotted that and said, how was she able to afford to get anything custom? My boyfriend's sister, she sews, and she gives me my stuff for free. So, like, people are just trying to put your life together and trying to, you know, put anything bad that they possibly can. I guess that's what you get when you have a few followers. I don't even have that many, but when you have a few followers, I guess that's what you get, people trying to put your life together, and they think they know what they're talking about, but they don't. So, like, they just start putting stuff together and comparing your boobs and saying that you're just doing this and that when it's really not the case. But yeah, it's just I'm not a money hungry person. Like, my parents have it set up where I've been truly blessed. I'm not money hungry. I'm not money hungry at all. I'm just a person not knowledgeable about how to run a business. And I can own up to that. And this mistake is nobody's but my own. And I'm working to get out of that mistake. Like I said, I'm sending orders out. I mean, if you want a refund and you don't want to wait anymore, I do not mind that. I do not mind that at all. But just as far as, you know, me as a person, I'm not a scam artist. I'm not some evil, money-hungry person trying to stunt. Like, I don't even like it when other people stunt. Like, I have no reason to stunt at all. Like, my house looked like a trap house in the back. Like, I have no reason to stunt. Like, that's just not me. I've never been the type of person who wants to stunt. I know somebody said that all things people were paying for my braces. My parents paid for my braces. Like, it's just really crazy. Like, really crazy. But I just wanted to make this video so I could clear up a few things. You know, I know this isn't gonna stop the Instagram pages and people talking about me and stuff like that, but you know, it is what it is. But just for the people who wanted to know, because someone did ask me to make a video and to address it a different way. So I am doing that, and just so everyone knows what's going on and how it's going, and you know, things of that nature. I just made this video for you guys, and just because I don't want who I am as a person to be jeopardized because of what everyone's saying and yada yada yada. So this is for you guys. Like I said, I do appreciate the support, all the support that I've had thus far. I appreciate it so much. I'm going to continue to keep on working and doing what I got to do, send these orders out so this business can be back on top. Actually thinking about selling it to someone who can run it right, or giving it to someone who can run it right. So if you know anybody who wants to buy it. Oh, my dogs are barking. Penny and Cash, stop. But anyway, let me hurry up in this video because they're obviously agitated. So, yeah. So, hopefully everything works out. I really think this is just a wake-up call for me, because one thing I did not want to do is listen to my mom. She has a master's in business, and I did not want to listen to what she was saying. I really just wanted to run the business the way I wanted to. And it's just a wake-up call for me to, you know, listen to my parents and to get advice or get help when I need it, because I'm not the type of person. I always try to fix my problems myself. So I think this was a wake up call for me, and a big wake up call. So like I said, I do appreciate all the support, and thank you guys so much for watching this video, whether you like it or not. Thank you so much, and hopefully everything goes to a way better understanding. Have a great night and day. Bye.